Welcome. However this video finds you, I hope it finds you well. Straight to it, we got to talk about the Zoh Shia Charge Blade and its Flame Torrent ability and how it's completely reignited my interest into Monster Hunter Wilds over the weekend with the new title update. So the weapon, first off, it hits like a dream. I should have led off with what's most important to me. It actually looks incredible to me, and it feels like it belongs in a final season anime fight. So between this weapon, the balance grind, and the crazy fun new update, it got me fully back and hooked in again. And the fact that the Zoh Shia weapons compete with the Artian gear, that gives me serious hope for the future. Also, don't forget 1K sub giveaway incoming soon. So yeah. Now for those that don't know, let me put you in the loop real quick. The Zoh Shia Charge Blade, for me personally, with that White Flame Torrent ability, is straight up the weapon that pulled me all the way back into the Monster Hunter wildness. I wasn't even looking to switch into anything outside of my Artian weapons, but you know, here we are now. Now we're here. And really, I haven't played any other weapons outside of a little bit of long sword. I've played, you know, Charge Blade the entire time I've been dealing with it, so I just had multiple different Artian builds, but the one thing that I enjoyed about the weapon and had me stick with it is because when it's in sword mode, it's smooth, it's clean, you're building up your files, dancing around attacks, it can feel surgical, and then you flip the switch, you got axe mode. It's where, you know, things go full anime arc, and you load the White Flame Torrent, and then boom blow, massive elemental damage, wild visuals, and it's a satisfying loop for me, you know. So I really have enjoyed those moments, and that's what's really helped me step away from just straight Artian builds. And you know, even though those are and were the standard, here's the thing: Zoh Shia weapons are at least comparable, and I give it like the credit because of the White Flame Torrent ability and giving you a chance to like 50-point additional damage, you know, out of the blue, or something about every like 3 seconds potentially. But either way it goes, I feel like it pops enough on the Charge Blade specifically to bring me enough joy and yeah, efficiency with it. And to me, that's huge. That means we might actually get some real variety and top tier builds later, not just one path, but we'll get options. Yeah, and as far as the armor, I'm actually right now running a mix, some Arc Veil armor and some of the Zoh Shia armor, just so I could get a mix of the speedy recovery and hasten recovery, and it's giving me full-on Wolverine energy, you know. So it's like I get hit and just regen back into the fight, like, you know, what scratch sometimes, and that's kind of cool as a fan of those types of anti-heroes like Wolverine, Spawn, and Deadpool, things like that. It's been a lot of fun. Now I gotta keep it real. The first time I fought Zoh Shia, I tried everything: traps, bombs, powders, whatever cheese I could pull out. I still got carded the first time, and that was the moment I said, oh, this is what the vets have been asking for. That fight was actually a W. Then you got tempered Mizutsune out here making soap look like it's a deadly thing. The fight is actually beautiful but brutal. It forces you to learn or get clapped basically, and I've been bouncing between solo and co-op, and it's been a fun little test of skill actually. And then you have the new Grand Hub, and man, it's not just useful, it's actually more fun than I thought. You got barrel bowling. I really thought I wasn't gonna want to play that at all, but it's actually a nice little step away and aside. You got item exchanges, and then you got that diva song that actually low-key gave me chills. It's not just a hunt prep zone, it's actually a whole vibe. You gotta feel this. And you can't forget about, like, I forget what it's actually called, but like the restaurant area where you can order actual meals. That has really actually been more convenient, especially when you get the meal vouchers and can just pick whichever one you want for like farming purposes. I think it's pronounced Azure one. That's the one I've been using a lot, and even that's been pretty cool. Even the online scene feels more alive now. There's this low-key PvP energy, like, you know, let's not die, and you can feel it. Like, carding of course is a part of the game, but this new challenge makes it hit a little different, and it's actually been fun again. And look, the hype's actually backed by the numbers. Monster Hunter Wilds has already, last time I checked, sold over about 10 million copies. That's Capcom's fastest selling game ever, and that's not just big, it's actually historic. Real talk, this Charge Blade got me feeling so inspired. I'm actually thinking about trying out dual blades next. I've always slept on them, but if they're even half as fun, I might end up making the switch again, at least as a secondary weapon. So dual blade mains, please drop that knowledge in the comments. Bottom line, Monster Hunter Wilds is in its bag right now. The Charge Blade feels like a meta, to me at least, and it's alive. The grind doesn't feel like a second job, and the future weapon potential, it's got me hyped. We finally got variety that actually matters. But look, although I'm hyped, I want to hear what y'all think. Are y'all actually rocking the Zoh Shia weapons too, or are you sticking with the old meta? Is this new wave a sign that we're finally getting a viable build situation across the board, or is it just a temporary fix? Drop your build, your mains, and your thoughts in the comments. I might be able to pull some of them, take your takes, and make the next video. So again, we're working towards that 1K sub goal, and you already know once we get there, we're doing a giveaway to celebrate. It could be Monster Hunter gear, codes, something clean. So hit the sub button, drop a like, and I'll catch you next time on the next hunt. Y'all stay safe out here.